What's up, people? Well, let me see if this does it better if I close. Sometimes if I close this side, the other side like helps. Let's see what we got there. Okay, that's a little bit better, huh? Because I open up that side because sometimes the lighting is better. When my money starts rolling, I'm gonna get some cameras, better camera equipment. Yeah, so update. Trucker Doll is up in Sparks, Nevada, stuck at Petro. Yep, I got here and I did a video out to D-Boy Stance and JC Elect Jose because we're working on a collab thing. And so I sent that to you guys. And I'm going to give y'all some details in this video about the collab channel. It is already set up on YouTube. We just don't have any content up yet. We also have a Facebook channel group that I've set up. I just haven't. Once D just linked to me, so I got to get your admin rights. And then Jose, you got to hook up to me on Facebook, and you can hook up to me on Facebook through Getting Saucy. It's not, well, you can look under Trucker Doll. You can find Trucker Doll. Once you get me in Trucker Doll, you can send me a message through Messenger. And then if you don't know how to get to my Getting Saucy, I'll just send you a friend request, or you can friend request me. But it's Getting Saucy, G-E-T, the letter N, S-A-U-C-E-Y. Anybody, if y'all want to link to me, you can, as long as I think you cool. If I get that vibe that something ain't right, 2 fingers. I ain't trying to be mean, but, you know, sometimes when you do stuff like this, you are going to get odd folks. Most of the folks, though, just cool people looking for information or asking questions, trying to find work. Like Jackie, what a shout out to you. We had a really good conversation. You know, I don't mind helping folks. I sent Jackie to my headhunter. Would have referred her here. She just didn't have the full 2 years. They are running me. They're running me. There are some things that I don't like. But again, you have to look at the big picture. But anyway, y'all, I am stuck in freaking, I don't know if y'all can see this. Let me see if I can do this real quick. I don't know if y'all can see that. I don't see if y'all can see that. Y'all see the snow falling? I'm going to do another video, but I don't know if y'all can see that snow falling. Okay, I'm going to put y'all back. So let me tell y'all what happened to get up here, because it's kind of humorous in its own way, but God watches out for me. He really truly does. So to do my 34-hour reset, this company has so much freight, even freight they're backed up on. What I understood is they increased from 300 to 600, and they're also increasing their flatbed fleet. These companies started as a flatbed company. So the company I'm with started as a flatbed company. They got rid of the flatbed division with the exception of one customer, and they had dedicated flatbed drivers for that customer. So they decreased their flatbed fleet. That customer has had increased business, plus they brought on some new flatbed customers. So they're increasing their flatbed fleet to 25 trucks. They're adding 25 more trucks. The flatbed drivers that were in my class, they came out with Peterbilts, and I think Peterbilt just hardly has a stronger truck for flatbed driving. So a lot of them who did the flatbed came out with Peterbilts, either new or some. I think they had between 2017, 18, and 19's Pete's. Obviously, the 18 and 19 are going to be your pretty new trucks. I think we had 2 flatbedders in there. Okay, one was lease purchase, one was company. Reefer drivers, all of us who came in as reefer drivers with experience, all the reefer drivers who came out with 2019 freights. Okay. Freightliners. So they're looking for reefer drivers because they are increasing their reefer fleet. Because I needed that reset because I had run out of hours within that wheel. I mean, they're running you. I run out of hours. And I needed a reset in Albuquerque. I'm gonna end up getting a reset this weekend because I'm stuck in Sparks, Nevada. We'll get to that in a minute. They gave me a dry load. So what happened was they had me go through a bunch of trailers and order basically I was babysitting trailers until they could get me a load to sit on for 34 hours. And part of my 34-hour reset was sitting there waiting on people to bring freaking trailers. So the first 10 hours of my freaking 34-hour reset, well, hell, it was just messed up. It really was. I didn't really get a good solid 34-hour reset. I'm gonna be honest. It was between phone calls with my driver manager talking about, I'm bringing this trailer up here now. Yo, Shannon, can you do this load going to Nevada It's a dry load because the girl wants to do home time, and it'll give us enough time to get your reset completed. So I took the dry van load. Y'all know I'm not a fan of dry van. I took the dry van load. The girl, okay, first of all, oftentimes when they have you do T-calls or swaps, you end up, they say, tell this driver, here's the other driver's number. Now that we got cell phones, here's the other driver's number. I sent a text plus a phone call. I said, look, I'm holding a spot for you right next to the trailer you're going to be taking. Because the trailer I had was a Walmart load that was going to be due that same day. And at the time, I only had about 42 minutes to get the load from Albuquerque, New Mexico to Los Lunas. Well, the problem is it takes 34 minutes to drive there. And it was due at 5:30 in the afternoon. So that's rush hour traffic, which means I'm going to run out of hours on the way to this place. I went back, looked at my logs, adjusted anything that was over. Because sometimes I'll stop and forget to put myself off duty. So I went and fixed that. By the time I did all that, I had about an hour. So I could have got it there. But then the other problem would have been trying to get somewhere to park safely. It's even snowing even worse. Y'all, I've been stuck for 2 days. Might be stuck Sunday. This is some crazy shit. God forgive me. Oh my God. Woo, y'all have no idea right now. You don't know, you have no idea. My buddy is sending me loot right now because my loot is thin. I'm like, this is because I'm waiting on the next check because the other check, it went to all these other expenses. But anyway, I decompress. So, because when you first start rolling with a company, and I was off for like 30 days, right? I wasn't working for 45 days. And whatever I had saved, I used. And then coming out here, I had whatever I used just to come out here. So my loot is funny. That's trucking. And trucking, put your money away. That's my goal. That's one of the things. And I'll get to that in a minute. Let me go there in a minute. So they gave me this load to Nevada. So I was like, cool. It wasn't bad because the weather has been pretty good here on the West Coast, right? We haven't had the storms that they've been having on the East Coast. So, after my reset's done, I go hook up to the trailer, haul butt out of there, drive it. They said, okay. I go ahead and do my reset. I'm on the phone dealing with the financial stuff because I forgot how the per diem worked and that drama. Then hooked up to the load. Not happy that day, but drove the load all the way into Arizona. Once I hit the border of Arizona from New Mexico, I had high winds. I'm like, what the hell? Why are these winds so high? Normally high winds, we can get them in Arizona, but usually that means there's a storm coming through. And normally where you hit the winds is in New Mexico, okay? But I got high winds all the way. As soon as I crossed Arizona, all of a sudden the truck is like this, right? And I got like 38,000 in the box, something like that, 30-some thousand in the box. 34, something like that. It was between 34 and 38,000 in the box. The truck was 69,000, okay, on the scale. So I got pushing all the way. Now, unlike other truckers who just haul ass and go 70, 69, 70 plus miles an hour, even in high winds, I don't do that. I slow the hell down. Especially on curves and corners. You know how I am about the curves and stuff. One, because the truck goes in a full lean. And the G-force of that with a good nice 45 mile an hour gust will push that truck right over on its side. Plus, I ain't see how this was loaded. I knew I was carrying some plumbing stuff. I was carrying some tubs and some toilets and some piping for a plumbing place here in Nevada. I didn't see it. I took on somebody else's load, okay? I like Sparks. I've been to Sparks before. So I had a 1,000+ mile run. Not bad, So I drive on. High winds all through Arizona. I dropped that speed between 45 and 55 miles an hour. Okay, because the truck can go up to 65 on cruise. I usually do 63 on pedal, depending on the roadway. I'm going 45, 55 miles doing this the whole dang time in the truck. Okay. Stop for the night just outside of Kingman at another petrol. It's just outside of Kingman, Arizona, before you hit Kingman. I didn't know there's a pilot in Kingman. I just went to that to fuel, and I just discovered that. I didn't even know that was there. I knew about the TA in Kingman right before you go on to 93. So I sit there for the night. Driver manager calls me next morning. He says me, hey, what's your ETA? And I said, well, I got high winds all the way in here. And right now, as soon as I see high winds in Arizona, I go right to weather band because I need to know what I'm dealing with. I also, because you know something's coming just by the winds in my home state, I already know something's coming. When I wake up the next morning and look out the window, everything is black over to my right. So it's coming in from west to east. Okay. I'm like, so I call her. I said, look, we got something coming in, and I got high winds. Weatherman told me that we're gonna have high winds, gust up to 45 miles per hour. All day, the next day, all day Friday. Okay. I said, now if it gets really bad, I'm gonna pull this truck off the road. I said, but you know, I've driven high winds. But I said, but I'm just letting you know how I roll, because me and her just getting a vibe on each other. And she said, oh, dude, the high winds, like it's nothing, because she never driven a truck, so she ain't got no clue about high winds. I'm telling you what I know. The kids got some skills. I ain't a trucker Bill, but I got some skills that I have gained, okay? And I've listened to the old timers. So I got the weather bands telling me California, Nevada, Arizona, Utah are all getting hit with high winds, and there's a storm coming in. I get, I'm just like, damn. I get all the way, I drive from Arizona through Las Vegas. And Las Vegas was even worse. Oh my Lord Jesus. It's pushing the hell out this truck. All through Vegas. Woo. Matter of fact, there was a point, I think it was a 5:15. There was a point where I didn't see no trucks. And there was an oversized load. The winds were pushing so bad that they went under the underpass and parked against the side of the underpass on the 5:15 in Vegas, waiting for the winds to die. And there's a point where I'm creeping along between 45 and 50 freaking miles an hour with the truck doing this the whole time. And I was like, it started getting so bad, I asked the GPS, had to ask her to do my little voice command, and then she, she talks, she's off right now. And I said, truck stop. Well, where I was on the 5:15, I didn't have no truck stops along my route. The closest next truck stop was 80 miles out in wherever the Area 51 is in Vegas. So it ended up 80 miles out, and then finally they had like the manufactured home, two of them. They pulled in to the alien place. I sat there and did a 30-minute break for my 8-hour, and then headed up, and then that was pretty much from there. I had some gusts, but not anything like what I had through Vegas. Then I'm driving along. I go from 93 to 95. At 95, I start getting hit with some gusts, and then I see the darkness. And then it hits nighttime. I'm on that 95. You got to go through all the little small towns, slow down to 15 miles an hour. Finally, you hit that mountain on 95 that hits to 50. That was a hellacious. I haven't driven that in so long. I drove that, and I was so tired by the time I was like, dear God, when am I going to get out this little mountain? It's a mountain that goes around. There's a military base. I forgot what military base it is. I think it's an Air Force base. Might be Army. I think it's Air Force stuff. And so, got around that drama to almost be out of hours at Fernley. And I mean, I literally drove into the Fernley Pilot off of the 50 and 80. So US 50, I80. I drove in there and had to go to yard drive just to get into that yard in the parking lot. And as I'm coming in, here come the snow plows going down the 50. I'm like, snow plows? I didn't know it was going to snow, y'all. Oh, baby. I didn't know it was going to snow. Flipping A. So, I get up here, I send a message out in the evening to the company, say, look, I gave y'all ETA, I'll be there between 7 and 7:30. I ran into high winds all the way up here. We got snow plows pulling out right now. And on top of that, I went to the restroom and Pilot grabbed me some dogs, hot dogs, climbed in the truck, and all of a sudden the snow just starts freaking falling at the Pilot. I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Now, Fernley is exactly about 30-40 minutes outside of Sparks, which is where I was, Sparks, Nevada, which is where I'm delivering. There is a mountain that you have to go around to get to Sparks from Fernley. If you're a driver and you're familiar with it. Whew, Jesus. I said, look, I'm not going to probably be in the Fernley, Sparks, until sometime around 9:30, 10:30, maybe a little bit later in the morning, depending on what the road conditions are, because I got to call and find out if chaining is in effect, because if chaining is in effect, this load gonna be waiting. I was almost on E on my fuel, because I was trying to get my butt out of AZ, and just drama with the fuel pump at the Pilot. It doesn't fit good on the passenger side. I don't know what it is with Pilots. They got that little hump on top, and my little fuel thing is enclosed on this truck. On the outside, it's not like the old-fashioned tanks. I mean, they're tanks, but it's, they covered it up. They made it look pretty. And so, unfortunately, they didn't make the little hole big enough. Now, TA and Loves, I don't have no problem with. Petrol. But when I go to Pilot, you have to sit there and kind of hold it in there to get the fuel into the tank. It's a pain in the butt. So, anywho, I got 66 gallons, not realizing I was probably supposed to fill. I just trying to get the hell out of there before whatever storm was coming through. So they got me fuel across the freeway from the Pilot, which is Loves. Just Pilot's on one side of Fernley and I80 on Fernley, and Loves is on the other side of Fernley on I80. So it's 50 I80 cross. Like, US 50 goes like this, and the I80 is here. Okay. So I get my fuel. I call 511. They start talking. I asked for if there was no chain law for Sparks or for Fernley. So I haul butt as I could. And as I'm driving, more snow begins to freaking fall on the I-80. And I just, and people are hauling butt, and I'm looking. There's cars that had spun out earlier from when the snow fell, probably last night or the night before, which was Thursday night, Friday when this crap came in. And so I saw one that was in a ditch, one that was against an embankment, and people driving fast. The temperature drops down to 34, but I'm still seeing spit. Look for spit off the tires. I see the spit off the tires, so I'm straight. I got enough weight holding me down. And I just drive it 45, 55 all the way into Sparks. Deliver my freaking load. It's probably going to be a two-part video, y'all. Deliver my freaking load, and the guy tells me, he said, we've been waiting for this load. This load's supposed to be here last week. I was like, I have no idea, sir. I said, I'm a refrigerated driver. I needed a reset. They asked me, could I take this in because the person was on the load, needed home time. They had me sit on the load for 2 days. I said, I got nothing. They told me the load wasn't due until 5 o'clock in the morning today, and I knew I wasn't going to get it in here, and I thought they called you and told you. I'm sorry. He was real nice. His name was John. And so he said, just pull around back. Don't worry about it. I said, I said, I normally do refrigerated stuff. I can't tell you. But they told us in orientation they had a lot of clothes that were late. But that, when I was at my other company, they had a lot of clothes that was late too, because it's just a shortage in the drivers. And this is why the game that these companies play, I don't understand. You need drivers. Change the game. Stop playing it. So anyway, right now I'm stuck in Sparks, Nevada. I got the load delivered, and then I hauled butt over. I was gonna go to the TA, but it says something about a restricted road. But Petro has bigger parking, so I came to the Petro. I didn't have any showers. I paid $14 freaking for a shower. Shouldn't take a shower the night before Pilot. I got like 4 or 5 showers there. We fuel here every so often at TAs, but we fuel more at Pilot than Loves with this company. So I got 2 Love showers. I got some Pilot showers right now, all free, but I had to pay 14 freaking bucks yesterday because I needed a shower because I was going on day number 3. Got here Friday, delivered the load Friday. They sent me a load I was supposed to pick up in Cali at Customs in Los Angeles, and they said head on to Ontario. I said, y'all don't understand, it's snowing right now. y'all understand? I need to check and see the road conditions, because I've driven from Reno from 80 to 5, and you got to go over Donner. Now, if y'all, for those of you who are new to trucking or coming into trucking, Donner Pass There's a video on here y'all can find where a student drove his trainer off of Donner's Pass, killed both of them. Donner's is no damn joke. It's a beautiful drive if you don't have to drive ice or snow. If it's ice and snow, it's some deadly crap. Lots of accidents happen on Donner. Donner is no freaking joke. It's curvy, it's mountainous, and unlike the Rockies, if you go off the Rockies right or left, you got a chance because you're gonna be just, in a ditch somewhere, or you're not just falling off the mountain. Like Flagstaff, I always say Flag is bad in Arizona, because if you go off Flagstaff, you just going off a mountain. Donner is the same way. I'm just saying. If you spin out on Donner, you must just jump out the truck and say "wee." You're done. You're so done. It will take a miracle of the God in order for you to survive that crap. You're done. So, and I don't chain. We're gonna do a video on the 411 channel about chaining. We'll talk about that too. I don't chain, but they literally closed I-80 down from the Reno, Nevada border into Cali, and you guys can see videos. You can go look at videos on the news. People are parked on the freeway, and they weren't even allowing trucks at all. They allowed cars at a certain point, but trucks were parked. They were parked. They could not come in. And then sitting here, the ones that were coming in, you should have seen the snow coming off these doggone trucks, and they were coming in with their damn chains on. I'm so cool on it. So cool. I parked the truck. I sent a message, guys, I'm going to be shut down here. Chain law in effect. I-80 border Nevada state line to California is shut down per DOT. Today they started letting people through. People started spinning out again. They shut the crap down again, man. So good. So Friday shut down. Saturday shut down. Tomorrow's supposed to be clean, but the problem is you gotta pray that the chain law is not in effect. And I talked to Trucker Bill, and Trucker Bill said until that chain law is lifted, you don't go nowhere. He said there's companies that tell their drivers, do not drive I-80, I-5, especially I-80 in the California area, that stretch that you own, you don't chain. It's dangerous as hell. You get an argument from me, bro. I'll sit right here. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Not making no money right now, but I will sit my ass right here, alive to live another day. Anyway, so y'all, I'm stuck in Sparks, Nevada. Let's pray tomorrow they get the roadway cleaned up. But unfortunately, we keep getting snow. It's freaking snowing right now. We keep getting snow, but I'm praying they get that cleaned up. If they can get it cleaned up enough, we can get through there. So, and I tried to look for alternative going back US 50 95, and Bill like, don't even do it. I said, you ain't got to worry about it. They just told us chains is in effect. Almost, they had a whole stretch of yellow with the chains are in effect 50 95 to 93. I'm like, I'm so cool. Bill's like, hell no, you damn sure don't want to get on 95 right now with the snow. So yeah, y'all, I'm stuck on I-80 Sparks, Reno, Nevada. I've been eating iron skillet every freaking day. It was okay. This iron skillet's not too bad. Tonight I guess they're doing the same, but I'm gonna tell y'all what I did see though, because it blew my mind. I gotta say it. So, and I have a problem with this. Truck stops. Why are y'all carrying liquor? Why are y'all carrying liquor? Dude, this trucker came out, and he gone now. So y'all, whoever y'all watching, if y'all, the police, I didn't get his license plate number. I didn't get none of that. Bro, yeah, I think he gone. He might still be here. Hell, he came out with his Bud Light in the plastic bag and walked all the way to his truck with his 6-pack. I was like, are you crapping me? I don't think he cared. He's like, I need a damn drink. I'm like, okay, it's that serious for him. But yeah, he got in his truck. They do have a hotel here too, though, at this Petro and Sparks. They got a hotel, so you could go to a hotel here. They got a real good sushi spot, but I ain't got no money to do the sushi spot, because I would be done lift my little butt over there to the sushi spot. Sushi spot is on the hit. Anyway, y'all, 2 and 2, be blessed.